into a hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Golden Gophers will put it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense will get the football first. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him. Not for defensive coordinators, defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
On third down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can. Where's did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse? Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Golden Gophers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This offense doing business in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Minnesota. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Let's talk for just a second about Washington. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. You don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
They'll run the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Look out, he's got room. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Visual on the board. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Marquez. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And the Golden Gophers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He might want another play. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. All the numbers and stats will show you going for it on 4th down in this area of the field really puts pressure on a defense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lanier. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw again. Snagged out of the air. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, going to the air. He'll take a shot. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned on down.
Got his man.
Pass interference. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. He's looking to pass. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. The give out of the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Rush is on him. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Back to throw, it's O'Neal. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Looking left. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was no... And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Now they'll try the right side. Creates a little space.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Dances away to buy time. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Makes it past the marker. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good out throughout.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Quick completion on the out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. Fires to the big fella. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to fire deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Harris. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. One more snap coming before halftime. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Throws to the wide. On that play. Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Another incompletion on third down. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Harris. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And it slips just inside that right upright. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Glenn. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabs it in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
Let's go!
They just keep firing. Can't make the connection to pressure. The missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. And that is interception number 3 on the day. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll do it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Turning it on! And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Quarterback on the keeper. Inside the 45. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. The Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They send the tight end in motion. Off-play action on first down. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights, it's good. That puts them on top here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Southern Miss is having its way offensively, just marching up and down that field at a breathtaking pace.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure. Quarterback, they had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Got it in the middle. It's Lanier. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now. Second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. It's a one-score game. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Can't find his man. It'll... Incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The ball squirts out. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. The Golden Gophers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Golden Gophers will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
That pass is... off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Might be changing the route. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. This quarterback part of their running game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Wide open downfield. He's loose on the left. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between the quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Here comes the heat. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were